Llegamos al final de la cobertura de FutureCon 2016, no por ello estamos en la entrevista peor del Congreso, sino una más. Estamos con Comviva, que es una empresa que ustedes, si no conocen, la van a conocer en breve. Nos visita el vicepresidente para América Latina de la compañía, que se llama Mandan Onkar. Mandan, welcome to telesemana.com.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, for those in our audience that don't know who Comviva is, why don't you tell us a brief explanation of who you are?
Yeah, thanks. Comviva is a company based out of India, okay, Delhi actually, okay, and we have been there in the market for nearly 16 years now. So we started off way back in 1999, and then we have actually evolved as a company, through various different acquisitions. So we primarily focus on product development, and that is what we have actually been doing from the day one. Mm-hmm. And the areas what we actually focus on today is the content, commerce, and data. Okay. These are the three big large segments what we actually focus on. With this focus, we have different product units actually delivering different product lines, which essentially focus on these three primary product lines.
Yeah. So here in Latin America, obviously you are operating in many countries in the world, in many regions.
Right.
And we're in Brazil in this event. So tell us what you are communicating to the market via your booth, yeah, and what are the products that you're actually trying to sell here in this region.
Yeah. Basically, the fact that we have been trying to address Latin American markets for some time now. We just completed acquisition of a company called ATS in Argentina. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so we wanted to actually communicate to the overall Latin American market that we are completely committed to this region. Mm-hmm. And then the fact that we have actually acquired this company, we have done significant investments in this particular market. We today have actually been able to establish a base from where we will actually be able to launch local support mm-hmm. in the local languages. Comviva has been a very successful company elsewhere across the globe, and we intend to ensure that we replicate the same success, and for that we needed to ensure that we have a local base, and which we have actually established today, and we are here to stay, and we want to ensure that we are a reliable partner for all our customers out here. Okay, and that's the message, what we wanted to communicate essentially.
One of the products that you mentioned is the commerce.
Yes.
And you have one product which is about digital wallet services.
Yes.
Are you going to be introducing those services here in Latin America, and why do you think those services might be useful here?
Right. No, as I said, there are three main focuses. Comviva actually focuses on. One of them is the commerce piece. Which when I said content, commerce, and data, mm-hmm. These are three primary focus areas for us as a company, mm-hmm. and we intend to bring in product lines which fall in these domains. All of the products which will actually be able to address these three primary focus areas. One of the significant product lines which we have is the mobile financial solutions. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have mobile banking, mobile wallet, mobile point of sale solutions. So it's a complete end-to-end solution portfolio what we carry as far as mobile financial services are concerned, and this is something which we will actually be focusing as far as this market is concerned. We also have significant investments on the data side, mm-hmm. which is the mobile data piece, and we have a lot of solutions. We have been working in that space again from 1999, and we have a significant customer base across the globe, where we have actually delivered compelling data solutions. And we intend to bring in the entire data solutions, portfolio what we have, and the primary focus is likely to be what we call as sponsored data. That seems to be the buzzword even in Latin America, and which actually helps you to the operators to incrementally monetize their data services today, right? And apart from that, we have a very interesting customer value management solution, which essentially focuses on the experience for the customers and incremental revenue generation, usage and retention of the subscribers. Okay, so there is a whole suite of solutions which we call as mobilityx, which involves building intelligence about the subscribers and then incrementally offering them value, so that their overall customer experience actually improves.
Okay.
Right.
Now we have other companies in Latin America offering similar services and solutions. What would you say are Mahindra Comviva's main competitive advantages when you have to communicate to the operators, and how do you show that you're going to be different and that your value proposition is better than what they already know?
Most of the solutions have actually already been identified as have been assessed by Gartner, and then we recently appeared in the Magic Quadrant of Gartner. So I am very sure they would have done their assessment in order to put us there in the Magic Quadrant in the first place. But the key advantages, what we believe sincerely, is the fact that we have always been compelling in terms of our price proposition, our value proposition in terms of completeness of the solution, the flexibility what we actually bring to the table, and the biggest add-on what we have done as far as Latin American market, which will help us differentiate further now, is the fact that we have now a local presence, and we will actually be able to provide local support services and stuff like that, which will help us hopefully to differentiate ourselves compelling from competition.
One of the things that you're doing, and I'm seeing on your press releases, is that you are helping operators to reach agreements with content providers and service providers. And one of the interesting parts is the integration with the Google's mobile API, that data plan, which is something that apparently other companies are also doing. What do you think, or how do you see the relationship between operators and, for example, over-the-top providers? What do you think needs to happen for the operators to benefit from this phenomenon instead of fighting them?
Right. We sincerely believe that mobile operators need to realize that OTT vendors are here to stay. Okay, rather than looking at those people as competition, I think they would rather probably find a method to complement and then incrementally improve their revenue services. We have a host of solutions, not just the one which you mentioned, but we have a host of solutions which will help the operators to incrementally monetize, right? Various different services which are actually being offered by the OTT vendors, and that kind of demonstrates our philosophy in terms of what we believe, that the operators should be looking at the OTT vendors complementing their services rather than competing with them.
Excellent. Yeah. All right, man, we're out of time already.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being here and letting us know about Mahindra Comviva's plans in Latin America.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.